the Suns' triumphant 68-point victory against Geelong. 22-year-old Darcy MacPherson was the standout performer, with his game-high 31 disposals. MacPherson's 6 marks and 6 tackles, along with 3 behinds, helped him toward a fantasy score of 131. Priced at $648k, MacPherson could potentially offer a fantastic mid-priced option in either the forward or midfield spot as he enters his 4th season in the AFL. With another score above 100 in the Suns' fixture against the Crows, MacPherson could be leaving the 97% of people who haven't picked him with a lot to think about before the official start of the season. Former second overall pick Christian Petracca showed signs of brilliance in his 145-point fantasy haul against the Crows on Saturday. His 38 disposals and 3 majors were both game highs, as Petracca played predominantly in the midfield. Petracca is yet to average above 81 fantasy points in his career, so there will be plenty of question marks surrounding the Demon coming into this season. His 10% ownership suggests many have faith in his potential breakout, but I'm yet to be convinced that Petracca can be a consistent fantasy player throughout a full season. Considered the 3rd best fantasy option in an elite midfield trio, Marcus Bontempelli demonstrated in the Dogs' 44-point win over the Kangaroos why he should not be overshadowed by Macrae and Dunkley. His 2 goals, 37 touches and 8 tackles earned him 151 fantasy points, which is 46 points higher than his 2019 average. Despite his dominant display in the first round of the Community Series, Bontempelli may find himself having his fantasy outputs restricted by Dunkley and Macrae, who also may be better options in the long term. Regardless of the competition in the Western Bulldogs midfield, Bontempelli is still a premium option for your fantasy midfields. 2019 All-Australian midfielder Lachie Neale led the pack in the first week of round 1 in terms of fantasy scores with an impressive 164 points. A mammoth 47 touches and 8 marks is reminiscent of his 2019 best, in which he accumulated similar stats in round 23 against the Tigers. Neale struggled with consistency last season after an electric first 4 rounds. If Neale can consistently perform at the level he showed glimpses of last year and in the first round of this pre-season, he could certainly be a top 5 mid in 2020.